Hey guys, it's me, byeeee. Yes, I updated my persona / OC because honestly, she needed a redesign because her original design was getting kind of boring, and I wanted to update her to make her look more interesting and unique. So yeah, this is her redesign. Anyways, that's not really the point of this video. I wanted to make this video to give you guys some updates on how life has been and why my pattern of uploading has been decreasing a lot recently in the past couple of months. Yeah, so let's just jump right into it. I'm not going to be doing too much editing in this video because I want it to be kind of raw, so emotions will be better portrayed. But yeah, so if I say or there's pauses a lot, you know why, because I'm not really in the mood to edit this video much. But yeah, anyways, without further ado, let's just get right into it. So let's do updates first before we get into the more personal stuff, because talking about personal things in my life is hard for me. So I figured we start off with the easy stuff first, get that out of the way, save the hard stuff for last, so I can better think of what I need to say and how to say it correctly, so nothing I say comes out wrong or anything, if that makes sense. So let's just talk about it, I guess. Also, ignore the fan in the background, that's the air conditioner. Anywho, so I graduated high school. I finished my senior year, and shoot, I don't really know what to do with my life anymore, because I've been doing school for 13 years, so it's I'm currently in the process of transitioning into a new normal, which is kind of scary, but at the same time it feels nice because no more schoolwork, no more teachers telling you this and that and what to do. So very happy about that. But at the same time, I miss the people there because some of the people were actually nice. Not talking about the bad ones, because they suck, But yeah, so congratulations to me. I am graduating high school this Saturday because that's when the ceremony is. So that's cool, I guess. Alright, now let's talk about my lack of uploading on YouTube. So I'm sure you all have noticed that my uploading pattern has decreased frequently within the past couple of months. More so, March is when the whole fiasco started. So I wanted to talk about why that's been happening and what the plans are for my channel in the future, so I'm not leaving you guys hanging, because that wouldn't be fair to you guys or for myself, since this is my channel after all, and I am providing content for you guys to enjoy. So without further ado, let's just get into that. So life has been pretty hectic lately, more so my personal life, and the fact that I had to finish up school, and I had to focus on that because my grades were low and I had to get them up so I could graduate, because, I am a dum-dum when it comes to school, but we don't talk about that because that's not important anymore because I graduated, so, it doesn't matter anymore. Anyways, so yeah, life has just been busy and hectic, and a lot has been going on, and it has affected my motivation to upload content and be persistent with it and content and just focus on it. And, well, now that I've graduated high school and I'm gonna have to, find a job in the future, my uploading content will still be pretty, low and not as much as it used to be, but I'm going to try my best to continue uploading when I can. It just might be hard because, life happens and I have other things going on that I need to work on, because I'm going on a vacation in New York City for 2 weeks, and then my brother's going to be in town for a week when I get back, so, I'm going to spend time with my family and my friends and my boyfriend because they're important to me and I love them with all my heart. And yeah, so at least for a couple of weeks, I don't think I'll be uploading any YouTube videos, so I can graduate and then have my vacation time. And then after that, I will try my hardest to upload when I can, but like I said, I have to work on finding a job as soon as all that fun stuff is over, so I don't know exactly when I'll be able to upload, but I will try my hardest, and I promise you guys that. But, yeah, that's basically why I haven't been uploading much recently. And, yeah, now let's get on to the next thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, wait, by the way, before we jump into the other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, I wanted to say that you're probably asking yourself, why are you just going to find a job? Like, why aren't you going to go into college in the fall? You see, I can't afford to go to college right now because, you know, of things that I'm not going to get into because it's personal and nobody really needs to know that. But, I figured I would just take a gap year to focus on myself and, you know, improve my mental health because it is shit right now, and I'm not gonna lie about that. So I thought I would just take a gap year to, like, work on myself, get a job, earn up some money so I can go to college in the fall of 2025, hopefully. And yeah, so that's my plan for college. Now, let's get into the final thing I wanted to discuss. Trigger warning before we begin. This part is going to be containing, you know, how I've been feeling mentally, emotionally. So I highly suggest that if you are not comfortable hearing about other people's issues and problems, then leave and click off the video. Because that's what this next and last part of the video is going to be discussing and covering. So if you're not comfortable with that, you are free to go now. I hope you enjoy the rest of this video if you choose to stay. So, yeah, let's talk about my mental health and how I've been doing. So, back in March, it was literally like the second day of the month. It was literally March 2nd that this happened. My father, unfortunately, has passed away. So I have been dealing with that so much, and I have been taking it hard, and it's just been really draining me and wearing me down, and I can't focus with much stuff in life, which is why I mentioned earlier that I'm going to be taking a gap year, because my father's death has been affecting me so much, and I just need time away from any type of schooling, which is why I'm just going to focus on myself and get a job so I can earn some money to go to college in the future. Life has just been so tough since March, just in general. Like, this whole year so far has just been really challenging for me and my family. I mean, especially after my dad died. But, you know, this whole year so far has just been really hard for me because, you know, change is coming since I graduated high school. And the fact that my dad died while I was, you know, preparing for change, that was significant in my life. It's really hard. That's all I really got to say about that whole aspect of it. But I have something else I want to talk about, so I'm gonna stop talking about my dad now because, you know, it's not really something I want to spend hours talking on. I could literally go on for hours and hours about every single thing I've been feeling since, you know, this year started, but that would be pointless because that would literally be like an hours on end long video, and that's not what I'm here for. So I'm just going to talk about one more thing that's going on in my life that's significant, and so that way we can just get this video done and over with as soon as possible and as quickly and efficiently as I can. So let's just get into it. This topic, I got to put a trigger warning here. I mean, I should have done that, you know, for the topic about my dad passing away. I will probably edit that in when I'm editing this video as much as I want to. But trigger warning for this next part because it does include topics of SA, aka sexual assault, and I just need to get that out of the way for those of you who are easily triggered by this topic. So if you are triggered by this topic, you are not obligated to watch this part. You can click away right now. I promise you that. Let's just get right into it now. So, okay, so this actually originates back to December because I was talking everything over with my boyfriend about, a cousin that I have. And just, the things he did to me as we were both growing up. And, it was hard for me to talk about it. But, as I dug deeper into the things that he did to me, I put the pieces of the puzzle together of something that happened a night of a sleepover that we had when we were kids. And, everything started to click and make sense after talking about it with my boyfriend, and that's what I'm here to talk about now. So, without further ado, let's talk about it. So, when we were both 7, we had a sleepover at my house. As we were going to sleep, while we were asleep, I should say, I didn't think much of anything that happened, but I remember waking up, trigger warning by the way, naked, and he was laughing at me, and I asked him why I had no clothes on, and he told me that I slept walked and took off my clothes in my bedroom and then came back to bed. That's not actually what happened, and I found that out last December. He gaslit me into believing that, but that's not the actual truth of what happened. So what really did happen was, I felt somebody taking off my clothes, and I know my mom and my dad would never do that to me, and he was the only one in the room with me. As all this was going on. So, I felt someone taking off my clothes. And then I felt a hand down there, if you know what I'm saying. And it was aggressive. And so, what I'm trying to say is, my cousin sexually assaulted me in my sleep at the age of 7. And it is extremely hard for me to process, talk about, without having a panic attack or breaking down or crying, because I am so angry and hurt by what he did, because that is my cousin, for God's sake. But you know what? Bygones be bygones, right? Yeah, that's all I pretty much wanted to say about that. I'm going to stop rambling on before this gets too long or too emotional, because I'm not trying to put too much emotion into it, but just a basic rundown of, everything that happened that night. I'm sorry. So, that's basically everything I wanted to talk to you guys about. Just basically what's been going on in my life, why I haven't been uploading constantly like I used to, and just, background as to the reasons why that's been happening, and just basically a life update of what's been going on in my life, because honestly, I just need to get all this out there, because it's been weighing me down so much. I apologize if any of these topics were triggering to you, or in any way, shape, or form. That was not my intention, and if it is, I am truly sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry that this video was so long, but I hope that you guys somewhat enjoyed it, and have a better understanding of what's been going on and why I haven't been uploading much, and I hope you guys understand that. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.